What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the garage. I haven't really been on lately. It's probably been, well, over a month easy since my last actual upload, but nothing's really been going on. Haven't had any new parts or been really honestly working on any tractors. But I did get rid of 1, 2, 3 projects. So I ended up getting rid of the Craftsman. I got rid of the 72 model Cub, and I got rid of the John Deere. And well, that honestly helped fund this little project. So I have big plans for this. Maybe a slow, you know, it's gonna cost me some money, but it's gonna be slow. But this is I believe it's a 1989 Cub Cadet. I don't know if you can, no, there ain't no numbers, but it's a 1050 Cub. They didn't make them very few years. Just looks like an 82 series, but it has a internal brake rear out of an earlier tractor. I'm not really sure where. Didn't know it, but when I bought it, it has a fine spline rear in it already. No drive shaft, obviously, no motor. It's, well, if I can get the hood open. No motor, it's just the shell, the body. But that's all I was wanting because, well, I've been talking about this diesel project for a long time, and well, it's sitting here on the bench in pieces. It's been like this way for several years. So I'll go over this a little bit. This is a Kubota 3-cylinder. It is a 905, or a D905. I'll find the numbers there. Don't know if you can see that. But it's a D905. I believe it's a 0.898 liter engine. And this was actually, a little backstory here. A couple places ago that I worked, my previous employer, they were just going to throw these away because this was, I don't know what the reason was that they stopped using it, but these were genset engines. They were on little generators that they used in semi-trailers. Well, they had like 3 or 4 of these sitting out here, and they were just going to throw them away. So I asked, and I got the better of the 3, and they were all the same size. Got the better one of them, and I've had this thing for 4 or 5 years now, and I've never done anything with it. But as you can tell, they're pretty rusted up cylinders. This one actually had, I think this is the original head, it had water sitting in the top of cylinder 3, I believe. Just, I mean, it was plumb full. So of course the valves were all rusted up, and I took this last week, I believe it was, and got them freed up and cleaned. But the cylinders need honed out. Then from my last employer, which, yeah, it's now a last employer, I got a I believe it was a 1105, could have been a 1005, that came out of a little Kubota UTV, and it was a rental piece, and they ended up overheating it, I guess, or something, and it didn't crack the block, but it scored the cylinders and messed up the head on it. So I acquired that, and because they were just going to throw it away after they had warrantied it. So that's where I got this head from. I have the block, I think it's in storage still, but this head is the exact same thing. And I don't know if you can see, let me get my phone out real quick, I can figure it out. Got a new phone, so this thing's figuring it out. It's crazy. But let's see if I can find it. Which cylinder was it? Well, shoot, now I can't find it. Oh, right here, cylinder 2. If you can see right there, I don't know if this will focus very well, but between the pre-cup and the exhaust port is a little crack. Now it doesn't, I'm hoping it's still used because it doesn't actually get into the valve seat, but I'm going to take it to the guy probably this week, have him check it over, because I'd really like to use this one I mean, the only difference I know of that I can find is the exhaust ports are a little bit bigger than this 905 head, because this is, well, correction, it come off of a 1105 engine, but right here is stamped D1305. So who knows? I think these are all the same heads, other than, like I said, the ports or the exhaust ports are a little bit bigger than that one. But I've measured everything, all the holes line up, the steam ports are all the same. But I'm not using this head because of this reason right here. This glow plug hole, of course it won't focus, is shot. There was a glow plug broke off in this flush, so I had to drill it out and it's not right. So yeah, I could probably plug these, and then if it won't run, I could ether the crap out of it, but I'd rather just put this head on it because it is lower hours to begin with. So I don't know, that's to be determined. But pretty much I have everything from both engines. Fuel pump's still good. I got the thermostat housing, water pump, all that good garbage. The only thing I know is obviously this is going to need a rebuild kit, so it needs a new crank journal bearing put in there. Yeah, it's pretty much the pistons that come out of this thing, like I said, were scored, and they had water sitting in this cylinder, so it's rusty. It needs honed. I'm going to do a complete rebuild, and all the rebuilds I've found online are like 500 bucks, so that's my dilemma right now. But like I said, I got rid of those other 3 projects, so that helped buy this, and I have a little stash cash for that project. So really that's about all that's going on. Haven't even started with this. Like I said, I got to take the head to the machine shop to even make sure that I can start this project, because I don't want to buy the rebuild kit and then the cylinder head be garbage. So other than that, once I get the rebuild kit, this thing can go back together, and I'll end up probably getting a Kerber 3-puck clutch for this, and that'll be the next little cost. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a project, but it should make some good content, because I don't know about you, but I'm ready to have a smoker instead of the single and the twin. Not that I hate these, but I really like diesel stuff, so that's the plan. And then of course this thing was naturally aspirated, but you know, in my garage it's going to have more air in it, so we're going to put a turbo on it, and I don't know, it's going to have water methanol on it, keep it cool, and just a bunch of other junk to go on it. So, but like I said, this is a little update. I've been kind of absent for a while, and just life has gotten in the way lately. But hopefully this will make some good content, and that cylinder head's good. If that cylinder head's good, well, I don't know what I'm going to do, because they're pretty darn expensive. So that's the plan. Yeah, so I guess I'll try not to make the next upload not too far away. I'll try to stay on top of things. As far as pulls have been going, they've been really getting rained out. That or I just can't make them. So there's several left in the season we're going to attempt to hit. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, comment down below, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.